Warning to all South Africans: the Israelis are leaving Israel and moving to Western Cape. And this is being made possible by British politicians. Watch this video.
In the Western Cape is an ideological homeland for people who think like us, people who have broadly Western values, who want to live in the first world, and you know, want to and I've often used the example, the Western Cape becomes almost like Israel for the Jews, if I can use that example. You know, you don't have to go and live in Israel to benefit, if you're Jewish, to benefit from an Israeli state. You've got somebody who's your people, your ideological people, and they're going to have your best interests at heart. And I think it's the one place where in South Africa, current South Africa, we can create hard power. You know, we can have a police force, we can have a military, we can have borders, and actually be in a situation to influence in a really significant way at a national level the circumstances in South Africa.
Now, in the video, you are seeing British politicians discussing creating a new Israel in Western Cape. As we all know, they've been trying to annex the Western Cape from the rest of South Africa. The DA government in the Western Cape has been issuing permanent residences for Europeans who are moving from Europe into South Africa to settle down. Why? Because they want to increase the population of Europeans in the Western Cape so that they should have voting power. And guess what they're doing to the local South Africans in the Western Cape? They are making sure that life is expensive for any black person living in the Western Cape so that they move out of the Western Cape to other parts of South Africa. And they've done this for many years, and that's how they've managed to keep the DA in control of the Western Cape. You know, the Israelis know that with the way things are going, the state of Israel has slim chances of surviving. So they're having a plan B. They're trying to move the Israelis from out there to Western Cape. And remember, who helped create the state of Israel in the first place? The same British politicians who are discussing creating a new Israel in Western Cape. They are keeping you preoccupied with the issue of foreigners, because they know that as long as you're preoccupied with the issue of foreigners, you won't think about your land. They want to make it seem as though the biggest problem for South Africans is foreigners. But the most important issue is land. And they don't want you South Africans to discuss land at all. So they are sponsoring discussions and conversations. They are pushing adverts. They're even paying political parties to push this foreigner issue. And they've made sure that the only political party that has been discussing land, like the EFF, is silenced for good. And what have they done to the EFF? They're disbanding the EFF. South Africans, open your eyes. The Israelis are coming in.